Hi again, this is Mike, the Philosopher Engineer. Well, we have another week, the last week of March. So it's time for another theme of the week. The theme of this week will be optimized performance. So all the topics this week we'll cover, we focused on how do we optimize the performance of our teams and our organizations. And I'll cover things that start with feedback and feedback on performance. Then we'll focus on reliability, kind of on the management executive level. It's something to think about. That, as I describe it, reliability is a team sport. Really, reliability is the responsibility of the entire organization, not just the engineering folks and the technical folks, but everybody has a role to play. So reliability is a team sport. Having transparency and sharing information is really important. So we'll talk a lot about design reviews and technical reviews and reviews in general. So transparency and sharing all the information is a huge part of helping an organization come together and really solve a problem as a team and as an organization. And then we'll get into some of the technical details. How do we actually do that? So part of my goal here is to guide engineering teams and R&D teams. And there's a very particular methodologies that I recommend so that we have a systematic approach. We talk a lot about design margin and then making a Pareto chart, a Pareto ranking, if you will, of really where your biggest problems are and your least problems. It's all about risk management. And once you have that approach, when we get into the later stages of really optimizing, then we're using math to optimize. It's very hard to optimize without quantifying things first and having the mathematical relationships. And then we use statistics, and primarily we use Monte Carlo analysis. It's a great methodology. Once you have all the math models and the simulations in place, and all the tools for those relationships, and you know where they fail, then you can apply Monte Carlo analysis, and through that have predictive understanding of behavior as well as predictive basis for reliability. It's a great way to sort of quantify where you're at. I know it's technical, but it helps you focus your resources in the right places. So we'll talk about that later on Thursday. And then really ultimately we're doing all this to deliver for the customer. So what does that mean? It means we're constantly connected with what we're doing is matched with the needs of the customers. And we're putting all the things in place to really deliver that product. And then even after we deliver, we're constantly getting feedback to make sure we didn't miss anything. And if nothing else, at least the customers will know how connected we are with them and how much we're tuned in to their needs. And that will help on the next product as well as refining any things that have fallen short. So that's our theme for the week, optimized performance. Hope everyone's doing well. I know this March Madness, and my module's called March Madness, has kind of taken on a new sense of significance here with this crisis, and hopefully everyone is doing well and adjusting. I think it's a good time also, though, to look at proactive things that we can do to be better prepared when we get back to work and things get a little bit more normal, that we'll be better positioned for performance. So we'll talk again soon. Have a great week. Thank you, Mike.